Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Last time, Crow shot the Chancellor, and apparently, Crow is the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, that terrorist organization that we've been fighting this entire time.
Wow, that was anticlimactic. And there's our coup de grace. Now, just have to add the finishing touches.
Hands in the air!
You get him, Claire! BAM!
It really was you all along. To think, all the time we spent searching for the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, and he was right under our noses. Crow Armbrust from the Jirai SEZ.
Aww, and here I thought I'd managed to cover my tracks like a real pro. So, who put all the pieces together? I bet it was Heimdall, wasn't it?
We just received confirmation a short while ago. If you hadn't been so difficult to pin down, we would have had this investigation finished up already. How could you? How could you?
You know, this really brings back the memories. It's a lot like when Jirai was annexed by the Empire 8 years ago. You let your guard down, you lose. That's how your boss's favorite little game works, isn't it? Well, he lost. And now he won't be playing any of his games again. Ever.
You! Get on the ground! I don't know how you managed to plan all of this, but you'll tell us eventually. I'll see to that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just witnessed a shocking turn of events. Chancellor Osborne has been shot by an unknown assailant. He's currently being rushed into urgent care. We'll bring you more on the situation as it develops. It looks like we may not be out of the woods yet, folks. A large silver craft has been sighted in the sky to the south, and it seems to be headed toward the capital.
Oh my god, it's Milliam.
But hearing a radio broadcast just isn't the same as seeing it unfold yourselves, is it? So how about I give you Thor students a special treat? Just my way of saying thanks for the fun I had at the festival.
Wait, what's she talking about?
Was she speaking directly to us just now?
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
Is Misty Emma's grandmother? Although she's like 20?
Isn't that the plaza in Heimdall?
This is one of the Azure Abyss's incantations, Phantasmagoria.
No, Emma doesn't seem to like Misty at all, nor does Celine. I wonder if Celine's actually Emma's grandmother. And what's up with that bird? What the hell? So, we were told to watch the Chancellor getting shot or something, but we didn't get to see anything. There's no people there or anything. It's like, see it for yourselves, but I'm not going to show you anything. Oh, is this the silver craft that's flying towards the capital? I could have swore it was Milliam on Argotlam. Unless it's this snowmobile. Who knows? Yeah, what was the whole purpose of that, except just show that Emma and Celine really don't like Misty? And where the hell has Emma been all this time that she doesn't know that Misty exists? I mean, how dense are you? Oh, great, it's a battleship. The Noble Alliance forces? Who are they? I don't think that we've heard anything about a Noble Alliance in this game yet. So what now? Where did all the people go? There was all these people here to watch the Chancellor speak, and then all these paramedics have to, you know, rush to the scene to help them, and now there's not a soul in sight. Oh crap! It's all those Xenogears! Where the hell did these guys come from? I would ask if they're good or bad, but it's so obvious that they're bad. I mean, we have the bad music. They must be bad. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, these guys are sitting ducks. Aw, shit. Well, let's just put on our roller skates and get on out of here. I'd turn around now if I were you. It's not going to work and you're just throwing your lives away. What is that thing? I don't know, but it ain't one of ours. It's time to avenge His Excellency. Wouldn't His Excellency be the king, not the chancellor? Well, come on. Fire away. Do it. Sometime this century. I know, if you just, like, did it, he would have been dead. Come on now. Fire? Come on. Yeah, you're too slow. These guys are just too agile, I guess. Well, at least they're not destroying the civilians or the buildings. You know, they're not destroying the capital. They're only going after the army. So, you know, they're being somewhat nice. You know, you would think that if you had an invading army coming in, they'd be destroying all the buildings, taking, you know, hostages, killing indiscriminately. But no, they're actually being quite nice about it. Oh, back to this bastard.
What are those things?
Humanoid combat armors, courtesy of Reinford's 5th Development Division, staunch supporters of the Noble Alliance. Knights for the modern age, modeled after a stunning historical example and made of hardened steel from toe to crown. We call them the Panzer soldhots.
But how did... Don't move!
Sorry, I don't take orders from you. Zephyr should be able to secure Valflame Palace just fine on their own. But I've got my own score to settle.
No! What?
See ya, Icy Maiden.
What score to settle? Where's he going? I hope he's not off to the Academy. What would he have against the Academy? Wouldn't he be against the king himself? Not just the chancellor. Oh, it's these guys. Man, that was a bit of a letdown, huh? I'll give him an A for effort, but we're talking about the Imperial capital here. Is it the best they could muster on their own turf? The hard part's still ahead. Most of the Imperial army's putting out fires across the country, but they'll be back soon enough now, and who knows? They might have some anti-soldat countermeasures up their sleeves. Huh. Hey, anything can happen. Guess the ones to watch out for the 3rd, 4th, and 7th Armored Divisions, huh? I wonder whose side our little princess will take. That's for Fee to decide. The boss would have wanted it that way. Fee, huh? I guess they're part of her old group? And what's your deal, Misty? And this weird-ass bird, is that your spell? Obviously, she has some ties to Emma.
Splendidly done, Grianos. I see you were able to share the sweetest notes of my aria with our little friends.
Oh, she is evil, you can tell by her name. Now she's Clotilde of the Abyss. Before she was just Clotilde, but now she's of the Abyss, so she's obviously evil. Oh, hey, Blue Blanc, what's up? I find myself reminded afresh of the brilliance with which she shines as a second Anguisse, Lady Vita Clotilde. Vast is the stage and beauteous the performance of the Azure Abyss.
That's quite the compliment, considering your standards on beauty. Still, first the Burl, then Crossbell, and now here in Erebonia. Don't you think you're getting a little too greedy for your own good?
Your chastisement cuts deep. We'll be proceeding with the next step of the Phantasmal Blaze plan, I presume.
Yes, indeed. The bells are tolling for Crossbell, and preparations here are complete. Still, even this grand an undertaking is but a jewel in a greater crown. The second stage of the Orpheus final plan. The symphony awaits us. Let the second movement commence.
What the hell is she talking about?
Is this really happening?
It is. I'm certain of it. Phantasmagoria is an arcane art known to the Witch of the Abyss, capable of showing scenes and visions across great distances. The woman you know as Misty is something of a sister of mine.
Oh, wow, she's her sister?
Are you saying that's who Misty really is?
I feel like any moment I'm going to wake up in my bed to find I just dreamt all this.
If only it was. But we have no choice but to accept that it's real.
Well, we'll have plenty of time to worry about that later. Right now, we've got two more pressing concerns. The Chancellor's been shot, and Heimdall's been occupied.
Oh no! I hope my father's alright.
Damn, please let Saint Estrella be safe.
That gargantuan airship, those Panzer soldhots. I have no doubts that they were bankrolled and manufactured by the noble faction.
I saw them there. My old family. All this time I never knew what happened to them. Now there they are.
So you know those men? I remember meeting them briefly in the Grand.
They're former members of Zephyr. Used to be one of the continent's strongest Jaeger corps. It looks like the noble faction hired them to do their dirty work, just like the Imperial Liberation Front. On top of that...
It looks like our guess about C's identity was right on the money. But I don't know what that cool blue thing was he flew off in.
Crow, why did you do it?
On behalf of the Student Council, I'd like to ask all of you to remain calm. I'm sure you all experienced that strange vision during the broadcast, and the principal has an announcement he'd like to make about it.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Principal Van Dyke speaking. I'm sorry to say there's a strong likelihood that what you just saw is really happening in Heimdall. However, it's important to note that we don't yet have confirmation or any official word on the situation. I'm doing all I can to find out what's going on, but in the meantime, I ask for your patience and understanding.
So all the other classes saw it too.
How could she use a national radio broadcast to show something to just us and no one else? Is that even possible?
For her, it is, with little difficulty at that.
Yo, Sarah here. Who's... Neidhart? An emergency meeting. Right away?
What?
Of course, I'll be right there. Yeah, understood. I'll meet you in front of the main gate. Alright, class. I've got to step out for a bit to take care of some business. But no matter what happens, you are not to leave this building. Is that clear?
What's going on?
I'm not sure, but it's obvious something strange is happening.
Can this day even get stranger than it already is?
Well, what's wrong, Gaius?
I hear something to the west, and it's getting closer.
Several armored cars are approaching, and it sounds like they have some of those armored suits with them.
You've got to be kidding.
First Heimdall, now Trista? Are they planning on taking over the academy?
Sure looks that way. Notable members from both factions have kids enrolled here, and there are plenty of important people like the principal. So either they're looking to preemptively protect their own or take the others hostage. Could be either, even both.
This is absurd.
Whatever their intentions, we can't allow them to harm innocent people.
Do you think that's where the instructors went? To try and fight them off?
Those giant arms tore through the army's tanks like they were nothing more than toys. Our instructors are strong, but with what they're up against, I'm worried that they might not be enough. I'm not sure how much help he'd be, or if we'll even be able to put a dent in them. But right now, they need all the support they can get. They need Class 7.
I'm with you.
You have my sword.
I didn't really wake up today planning to fight enemies that can gut a tank.
None of us did. But this battle came to us, so we'll draw the line here.
I'll do everything I can to defend this school and its students.
I take no issue with humbling those that befoul the spirit of true nobility.
Guess I'll help too.
I wonder how Lammy will match up against those giants.
We haven't got a lot of time, so let's move out.
Alright, let's do this! Lisa? Why are you all so flustered? What's going on? Varys, you're still here? What in Adios' name is going on here? I saw the instructors leaving the academy through the front gate. They already left. Patrick, you have to stay here. You can't let them take over this building. Work with the other students as best you can. Sworzer? What are they? What in Adios' name's going on? I heard a war started in Heimdall. Don't worry, everyone. You'll be safe here. We'll show you to the auditorium. You can bunker down there. Well, at least the townfolk are going to be safe. Toa! George!
What are you doing here?
You aren't...
You're not planning on going to help the instructors, are you?
That's exactly what we're planning.
I'd bring shame to the Arcade name if I were to willingly allow such insolence and dishonor to fester.
We're not gonna push our luck, but we want to give them every little bit of support we can.
You can't be serious.
If that video's anything to go by, you'd be going up against some seriously dangerous weapons. The chances of you overcoming a force like that is... Well, I don't even want to say. Are you really sure this is what you want to do?
We are. This academy has given us a lot. We've made friends here, learned to better ourselves. And we'll be damned if we're going to let them just take that away.
You guys...
Oh boy. The instructors told me not to let you past if you tried to come through here.
Alright. As student council president, I hereby grant you permission to head through. But don't forget, you're still students. This may be a military academy, but that doesn't mean you're soldiers. If you ever feel like your lives are in danger, even a little bit, you get out of there, okay? Run away, surrender. I don't care what you do, just please don't die out there. Promise me.
Of course.
We promise.
At least make sure you've got everything you need before you go then. I've got my tools on me, so if you guys need any last-minute modifications to your Arcus units, I'll take care of it.
Okay, so we can go ahead and set up our party. I'll put Alyssa in, I'll put Laura. Basically the same people that I used last time. Fee, Elliot in backup, Emma in backup, and who else did I have in backup? Gaius, I think. Maybe it was Milliam. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, there we go. And might as well talk to these guys. Crow. I can't believe it. He was one of the terrorists all this time. Now he's gone and shot the Chancellor, and on top of that, he's launched an offensive against the Academy. I'm still coming to grips with it myself. Now that I think back on it, he was always around whenever something major went down, wasn't he? Even as far back as the summer festival in Heimdall, when that big terrorist attack happened. I thought something seemed fishy with all the stuff that happened in Ruhr, but I guess with the urgency of the situation, I didn't think too hard about it at the time. It still feels like it can't be real, like this must be some gross mistake. I can hardly believe Crow is one of them, and I saw him confess it myself. The two of us first met him on a field study last year. He was easy to get along with, but there was something about him that seemed a bit hollow somehow. It didn't take long before Angie just went up and said it to his face. They really didn't get along very well at first. Still, the more field studies we went on together, the closer we all got. How did it come to this? Be that as it may, right now the enemy is at our gates, and I don't intend to let them have their way. We're going to protect this academy no matter what it takes, and when we find Crow, I want to hear it straight from him. I want to know what he's trying to accomplish by doing this. Okay, do what you can. As Crow's friends and yours, we're behind you all the way. Thanks. They won't get the better of us. And we can also go to the second floor of the school building, and I want to talk to, not you, let's see, those other purple-haired girls, where are they? They're probably over here. Okay, so I went the wrong way. So anyway, basically this is just to update their character profiles, these two. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's true, I've gotta say. Okay, do you have anything else to say? Okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. Well, that's what I intend to do. And we will do that next time when you stay tuned for the exciting 2-part finale of Let's Play Legend Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And have a good day.